Hi guys, what's up? My name is Riley and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am a licensed cosmetologist in the state of California. Now, I will say I haven't even been a hairstylist for 2 years, but I knew exactly how it felt to be a hairstylist in the beginning stages. So it's one of my passions to help new stylists get new ideas to inspire them in their career. Instagram has been the best thing to happen to my career, but I will say it's not easy. It is such a great thing, but I will say when I am busy, it is the first thing that gets neglected in my career. I'm working on it, but I will say it's just not easy. So today I'm gonna let you in on 8 tips and tricks for hairstylists using Instagram. Number 1, which is probably something you hear all the time, but it is so important, be consistent. You have to show up every single day on Instagram. This is something I don't even do and I'm actually working on, but the algorithm favors people who upload every single day. If you're posting once a week or once a month, your posts are actually getting to the very bottom of the scrolling feed, which means your clients have to be scrolling for probably hours to find your posts. Something I am working on is planning out my content for a whole week. That way I don't have an excuse not to post. I spent 2 hours today going through my pictures and deciding what I wanted to post. I edited them and I came up with captions for all of them. So now I have 8 days of posting to do and I don't have an excuse not to do it. I'm actually gonna film a video all about how I plan out my content as well as how I edit my Instagram pictures. But like I said, that's something in the future because I'm kind of still working on it. Just show up on your Instagram and don't let it be something that falls to the bottom. Tip number 2 is post valuable content. People are using social media nowadays to get something out of it. So what do people get from your post? Is it educational? Is it inspirational? Is it funny or engaging? If you think about your content, not only is it going to be valuable for them, but it's also going to be valuable for you. I only post hair that I want to do in the salon. So it's valuable to me because I'm actually attracting clients that also want that kind of hair. But I'm also posting valuable content to them because I'm educating on products they should use, how often they should make an appointment, what hair care products to use. Don't forget, what you post is what you're going to attract in the long run. So if you don't want to be doing vivid colors, I wouldn't post it. My third tip is to post on your story. I feel like this is something that's definitely overlooked because people just think too far into it. You don't have to plan out what you're gonna post on your story. Just post what's natural to you. You can post behind the scenes of doing hair, you mixing bleach, the coffee you drink. I like to post my outfits because I love fashion and I feel like that's another way for me to share what makes me feel creative. I often find that clients engage more on your stories because when they swipe up and comment, no one else is gonna see it but you. They don't have the pressure of all your clients seeing what they're commenting on a post. I also find that more clients see my stories than my actual Instagram posts. The algorithm sometimes buries your posts, but when people go on Instagram, they're aimlessly scrolling through stories, so there's a pretty high chance that they're gonna see it. So for example, today I posted on my story 7 times. I posted a little photo about things that I'm still learning, and this had to do with self-care. So on my next slide, I asked what are ways you practice self-care, and then I shared some of my clients' responses. I reposted an IGTV I made, just in case people didn't see it when I posted it, and then I also asked if there was anything else they wanted to see from me as far as an IGTV video. Again, your stories do not have to be hair related. I definitely would say don't not post hair. Also post stuff that's personal so clients can relate to you and engage with you. I find that stories are a really good way to build personal connections with your clients because like I said, they are willing to engage with you. Number 4 is don't only post hair photos in your feed. I'm going to insert a picture of what my feed currently looks like. As you can see, there's a lot of different angles of hair, but there's also posts that don't have to do with hair at all. And obviously those posts actually don't get as much engagement. If I post my face, I get more likes than I literally ever will, even on a hair picture. But as you can see, there's just a lot of mix and matching. They all kind of have the same vibe. I feel like people overlook not posting hair because it is your hair page, and most people separate a personal page from your hair page. But when clients see your Instagram for the first time, they're seeing it as a whole before they're scrolling on the individual pictures. So if your feed only looks like hair, there's nothing that like catches my eye. It's just kind of a flat page of hair. hair, which can be kind of boring. Also, if your feed is only the back of someone's head, it is boring. Number 5 is interact with your clients on Instagram. Don't be afraid to follow them, comment on their pictures. You're engaging with them, you're relating to them, and if people like the hair, they're gonna see that your Instagram commented in the comments. My Instagram username is Reiley Does Hair, so it's pretty obvious what my page is about. So if people see that I commented and they click my page, obviously they're gonna probably assume that I did your hair. Number 6 is post personal things. I know this one is a little bit touchy, and I feel like there's kind of a fine line between your hair page and your personal page, or whether you just combine it into one. I personally have a hair page and a personal page because I feel like people that follow my hair page don't really care about like when I post about my boyfriend and stuff. So it's definitely okay to separate your two accounts. I'll post my hair feed once again, and I'll post my personal feed, and you'll kind of see that they don't really mix and match. I care way more about my hair page than I do my personal page. I definitely plan out my feed for my hair page, and I don't at all for my personal page. It's not something I really care to do or care about. At the end of the day, I'm building a business on my hair page, not my personal page. But I will say, if you just have a hair account, it is so hard to relate to people when they don't have a picture of themselves. You need to prove to people that there is somebody behind this chair. You're not just a robot doing hair. I feel like if I didn't have a face to who was doing my hair, I wouldn't trust them as much, and there's nothing to relate to. New clients will probably feel more comfortable trusting you and even making an appointment with you if they already feel like they know you. I'm not saying you have to post happy birthday grandma on your page, but just show your face every once in a while. Show things that you love to do, things you're doing on the weekends. Just little things like that make your page a little bit more personal. Number 7 is it's okay to get inspiration from other stylists, but don't copy them. This one is near and dear to my heart because I do live in a pretty small town. There are so many stylists, and I feel like it's so hard to make a name for yourself and make yourself stand out. Copying goes from literally a caption you wrote, Instagram bio, the format of your profile, a username you made. Literally, it can be anything. I know people don't assume this happens, but clients follow multiple stylists in the town they live in. When you post something and then another stylist posts a different picture with the same caption, people notice. Like I said, it's totally okay to get inspiration from other people, but it's not unique to you. It's not unique to the stylist that you want to be. And when it's not you, your clients notice that. At the end of the day, you just try to be the stylist that you want to be, and you'll attract the clientele that you want to attract. The very last tip I have for you, I know it is easier said than done, find what makes you unique. As a hairstylist, I think my social media makes me unique. There's not very many hairstylists in my town doing YouTube. I personally have a huge passion for video and videography. Obviously, that's part of why I do YouTube. So I incorporate that to making IGTV videos on my Instagram. And yes, everybody makes IGTV videos, and I don't feel like someone making an IGTV video is like copying me, but I do feel like that's what makes me unique, as well as my editing style, the style of hair pictures that I post. I often do hair tutorials through IGTV. Finding what makes you unique can be so hard, and it doesn't even have to be on social media. If you do like all bright, vivid hair, I would say that makes you pretty unique. If you're a bridal stylist, I would say that makes you unique. I feel very blessed that I even have a very small platform to share what I love to do, and that is hair. I feel very blessed that people want to support me, trust me to do their hair, even just through an Instagram picture. I hope you guys enjoyed and found something informative about this video. I could make a million different videos on Instagram, so if you have any specific questions, go ahead and leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.